Introducing Numoni, the bank-in-a-box company, where global digital revolution meets local money. We're a Singapore-based company incorporated to serve emerging markets where transactions are predominantly cash-based. In developed economies, we often forget that there are people at the bottom of the economic pyramid. More than 60% of the world's population today lives on less than $2 a day. Numoni's aim is to serve these masses of people using technology and to bring about financial inclusion. The United Nations' first Millennium Development Goal is to eradicate extreme poverty. The UNDP has recorded some success over the last years. While Numoni is not in the space of eradicating extreme poverty, we believe that we can support more people at the bottom parts of the economic pyramid. We will create a trickle-down effect to those right at the bottom. There is a global cry for financial inclusion, and indeed, the World Bank and the World Economic Forum have both recognized this need in recent years. Here are some interesting facts. More than 80% of the world today remains underserved by banks, and more than 90% of the world is reached by telco services. Of the telco subscribers, more than 70% of the world's telco subscribers use prepaid airtime. In many emerging markets, the need for telecommunications is so important that the use of prepaid airtime vouchers as a form of value transfer to families by migrant workers abroad was documented by The Economist in January 2013. Prepaid airtime has become a form of currency in some markets. Even in Singapore, where local residents use postpaid airtime for their telecommunication needs, the growth of prepaid airtime sales is vibrant as a result of migrant workers in Singapore that comprises about 20% of the local population. With the growth of smartphones usage around the world and the dropping prices of smartphones, what we see is the pressing need for people who want to use smartphones to do something smart other than just to make phone calls. For example, they wanted to handle financial matters, buy things online, play games, and perhaps study. Mobile money is the way of the future. The amazing success story of M-Pesa as a mobile wallet in the Africa continent paved the way for the rest of the world who now see mobile money as the way to change the life of billions around the world. A lot of people believe that mobile money is the solution to empowering the really poor. But there is a major thing wrong with the concept of mobile money. If 80% of the world remains underbanked, how do you get the money into the wallet if we want to give everyone the benefits of technology and the wonders of mobile phone? So we came up with the idea of Numoni. Bring cash into account with a machine that accepts cash and transform this into e-money. Our business is focused around bringing cash into account. We created, manufacture and deploy low-cost self-service smart boxes that enables lifestyle transactions for consumers at the bottom of the pyramid. The plan is to inject many of these boxes into existing networks of prepaid agents globally and to help people without bank accounts to conduct lifestyle transactions. We start off by building a network of machines to do cash in and cash out to serve the underbanked. We then build the processing over time in the cloud. The Numoni vision is to empower 100 million people with $1 a day by the year 2020. Our mission is to vend financial services for the underbanked by bringing cash into account. We brought this concept from drawing board to reality in 18 months. This is how we see our business. We vend financial services for the underbanked. We do cash-in services, and by the year 2015, we will work on cash-out services. We help underbanked people save, pay for things, buy things, repay loans, and send money. We make money from the transactions. There are many carrier of values that we can convert cash into that are acceptable in emerging markets. Prepaid airtime is one. We see Bitcoin as an emerging technology to support such markets in time to come. We focus on transactions that are less than $100 in value per transaction. We conduct transactions that are B2B, C2B, B2C, and P2P. Our scope of business is wide, cutting across vouchers, prepaid products, loyalty products, ticketing, micro-savings, micro-loan repayments, and remittance. All are built around cash-in processes at our terminals and a cash-out process at another terminal. Introducing again Numoni, the bank-in-a-box company, where global digital revolution meets local money. We want to create lifestyle transactions for people without bank accounts. We are located in Lucky Plaza in Singapore, where nearly all Filipino workers congregate on weekends. We help them make transactions. These are where our terminals are located in Singapore. There are about 70 machines in the market. We monitor them real-time online. We have moved out into many markets over the last 2 years and are now seeding projects in Cambodia, Philippines, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. We have piloted in Phnom Penh, Bali, and Jakarta. With our free time, our team contributes time and effort to the community chest of Singapore. We test our systems by providing ticketing services at the Singapore Palace, and proceeds go to one of the largest charities in Singapore. We have won prizes in the last 2.5 years, including the prestigious Emerging Enterprise 2014 Prize for Best Innovation, organized by OCBC Bank and the Business Times of Singapore. We have also won the Gold Award Prize for Best Social and Community IT Product and the Bronze Award Prize for Best Consumer IT Product, given out by the Singapore Infocom Technology Federation. We have appeared in various newspapers in Asia. In summary, Numoni brings cash to account to empower the underbanked with lifestyle transactions. We want to do this well and effectively serve and fulfill the mission to bring financial inclusion to emerging economies. Our project for crowdfunding at Crowdfund is the Numoni Empowerment Program for women in Bali in Indonesia and Batangas in the Philippines. This is where Bali is located in Indonesia. Of course you know where Bali is. This is where Batangas is located south of Manila in the Philippines. These are how small shops look like in Bali. They are called warung. This is a small shop in the Philippines. They are called sari-sari. Our crowdfunding project is to start a new company called New Act. It will be a social enterprise to empower micro-business women in emerging economies. We will do crowdfunding, beginning with Crowdfund, to raise $200,000 to place out 200 terminals in Bali and Batangas. For every dollar raised, Numoni will contribute $1 to the project to bring our new gen terminals to the market at $2,500 per terminal. $2,000 will be funded by the social enterprise New Act, and $500 will be funded by the selected woman entrepreneur. The terminals should earn about $100 per month for the businesswoman. In 1 year, they will earn $1,200. They will pay back to New Act $800 a year and keep $400 for themselves. The returns of the project is 15% on a year-on-year growth and 31% for the women. We believe this project is a viable, sustainable project that will make money for our investors and for the women. This project will bring a form of branchless banking or agent banking facility to the underbanked in emerging economies. When people can save money and make payments safely, they can begin to build wealth. This is what Numoni is about. We want to catalyze change in communities and empower women. Our partners for this project include Professor Dr. John Wong, who is a leading expert on microfinance and financial inclusion, who is a former consultant to the World Bank and the IMF, and the International Center for Asiana Management, Dr. Dharma for Undira University in Bali. We hope to co-opt Grameen Foundation, and in specific Ms. Gigi Getty, Regional Coordinator, and hopefully also the Coca-Cola Accelerator Program. This is what the United Nations Population Fund said about empowering women. When you empower women, you help sustainable development and the realization of human rights for all. Thank you, and see you soon in Bali and Batangas.